there are times in Canvas when your teachers will provide a PDF that they either want you to read or they want you to write on it. So there's two ways to do this on your Canvas Student app. One way allows you to save your work to the iPad and make sure that your work is always saved on your iPad. And the other way is more of a temporary solution, but it could get deleted. So I want you to know the difference between the two, and I want to show you how that works on your device. I'm going to open up or tap this link that my teacher provided with the PDF, and you'll see that it just opens in the Canvas Student app. And if all I need to do is read this right now, I can just sit here and read it. If I want to, I can mark on it too. This icon with the little marker at the top of the screen will pull up Annotation Tools. It will allow me to add text, to highlight, write, to do all kinds of different things in here. I can even add links, draw arrows, all kinds of stuff. But anything that I do within the Canvas Student app is just temporarily cached or stored until I submit my assignment. So if you do need to work on something for a longer period of time, say over the course of a day or so, you probably don't want to use this particular method because you could lose your work. So if you really want to save it to your iPad and work on it over an extended period, what you're going to want to do instead of using the markup tools within Canvas is you're going to want to tap the share arrow. You're going to want to go down and save to files and save it somewhere on your iPad where you can find it. Perhaps you have a folder for the course that you're working in. If not, you can create a new folder. But I'm going to save mine to this folder here called Health Course and press Save. Okay, so I'm going to now press my home button. I'm going to open up my Files app on my iPad and go find my document. So I'm going in my health course here and I can see that I've got this article that I've downloaded. When you open a PDF on an iPad, you can write on that PDF on your device by tapping on this little pen tip icon. When you do that, your floating toolbar will pop up. And this is something you can move to the top of your screen or the bottom of your screen or the side, wherever it works for you and whatever you're doing, okay? So if I want to now, I can tap on a pen icon, which is the very first one, and I can change my thickness and I can change my opacity, all kinds of stuff. I can change the color of my pen just by tapping on these little colors here. I can even pick the color wheel, pick my favorite color. So once you've picked a color, you can just use your finger to write on something. Or if you have an Apple Pencil, Logitech crayon, or stylus, you can use any of those to write as well. The second option is a highlight tool. You have a colored pencil. You have an eraser tool if you need to erase. And then you have another tool here, which is a selection tool. So if I do write something, and I want to move it, I can grab my little selection tool at the bottom here, this one, circle whatever I wrote, and then I can use my finger to just drag that thing anywhere I need on the page. And I can also shrink that object usually. Can I shrink it? Oh no, I guess I can't. Anyway, you can move it around on the page if you need to. And if you were doing, say, a math worksheet and you needed a ruler to draw like a straight line or to create an XY grid or something, you can actually do that with the ruler on the iPad, which is kind of fun. So you can create a graph, draw a line, whatever you need to do, and then you just tap your ruler to make it go away. Other things that you can add, if you look at the little plus button here, is a text box, a signature, and some shapes if you need to. And if you press the three dots, you can see that you can turn on or off the draw with finger options. So if you are using an Apple Pencil and you want to use both your pencil and your finger to do different tasks, then you could turn that off. So anyway, when you have a PDF stored in the Files app on your iPad, you can hit done to kind of get out of there and then go back to your course to upload the file from Files. The other thing you could do is click your share arrow and go directly to the Canvas Student app, and it will share that document to a course or assignment of your choosing, and you can submit it that way as well, which is really handy. Now let's say you had worked on something and just saved your work on your iPad. If you go back into your Canvas Student app and go to that assignment, you can hit submit. You can go to your Files app that way and choose a file that you've saved on your computer as well. You can even search for your folder, and then boom, there's my article that I want to upload. So that's the second way you can do it. You can search through your Files app, or when you have the PDF open, you can upload it directly that way.